Hey guys, this is gonna be a short video. I'm gonna show you guys how to gain UL EXP faster if you're a lower AR level or TL level, which means account level, and you want to up your UL level, right? There's one way to do it fast. You might have seen other streamers do it. I'm gonna teach you how, and it might come at some cost, but yeah, I'll show you. So first thing first is, of course, all your quests and everything, right? Like give you UL here. And also, when you first meet bosses, those kind, they usually have a first time clear, 500 UL. Yeah, so those are your usual sources of UL, right? So aside from that, it will be resin users. So wave plate usage. So for example, I use wave plate to fight like a boss, right? And I claim it. So you can see 60 wave plates is equal to 450 UL, right? And you can actually refresh it using gems. I wouldn't recommend this for the 95% of the player base. If you're casual, if you're low spender, probably not. But if you're a dolphin or like if you're a whale, yeah, you could go for this and level up your account fast. So in the early game, they'll have a little bit of advantage and they'll level up faster, but not to worry, casuals. You guys will be doing fine still. So you can see it costs 60 airstrikes for 60 wave plates, and you can do it 6 times. So I have actually did up a chart on Twitter that shows how it's calculated. So yeah, as you can see, I post lots of information on Twitter. I repost other streamers as well about shinies and stuff, so you can check out my Twitter real quick. And so here's the Wandering Wave Resin is 60-60 for the first 2 times. So it's 60-60 airstrikes, and the remaining 4 times of refresh is 120 airstrikes each time. So in total, you could spend like 600 airstrikes per day for max refresh, and 1 refresh equal to 1 boss. So 1 boss run will be equal to 450 UL. So let's say you're a whale and you do a day of max refresh, it's gonna be a 2,700 UL. So for reference, you can see I'm UL 29, and the EXP to go to the next level is 3,004. So it's almost like 90% of the UL already, of like one whole level. And previous level was like 2,800, 3,000, so they could easily just skip over. So while most casual player base UL is like maybe like 27, 28 by day 3. Today is like start of day 4. So like, yeah, they will just be, most casual player base will be maybe like 23, 24, 25 UL around that range, depending on quests and everything. But for the resin refreshes, and I did test it out, as you can see, I refreshed it sometimes, so I got more UL EXP than the others. So that's one way. And what about if you don't want to spend Primo Gem and you still want to gain the early game advantage? There's still another way for it. So in this game, they give you this thing called Crystal Solvent. So basically, this is equivalent to Fragiles in Genshin or equivalent to Fuels in Star Rail. And what it does is give you 60 resin. It's similar to Refresh, but you consume this thing. So you can click it and you can open up map, click this plus sign, and then use this instead. So you consume this thing to give you wave plate. So if you have some of this, you could probably use it. It probably comes from the BP, but I think if I'm not wrong, the free BP track has it, or like in mails and everything, they'll give it to you. Like you see the free BP track level 15, it gives it to you, right? So you can get it from there. You can use it, and you can use it for the UL and get a faster advantage in leveling up. So that's it for the resin refresh cost. If you're casual and you're wondering and you have never done it and you don't want to use it, I have experimented and figured it out for you. And the other way is to use your solvent, crystal solvent, which is your fragiles, right, to get more UL XP. So yeah, so using your resin is unlike Genshin, I would recommend using your resin more often in your early game because it gives you a significant amount of UL. So like you can see, it doesn't matter what you spend it on. Like you can just do it on the boss, 60 resin for 450. So this means like 20 resin is 150, 40 resin is 300. So if you were to run a domain, like let's say let me find domain real quick. Like you were to run this kind of domain for like mats, right? It costs 40 wave plate and they give you 300 UL. So it's equivalent. It doesn't matter whether you run a domain or you run a boss, or you were to run a weekly boss like Scar. Like it still gives you the same 60 for 450. So yeah, this is how you can get UL fast and level up fast. So I hope this helps you, and thank you so much. See you guys next video.